I love the business, I think, because I think it just bred in me. My father and my grandfathers on both sides were farmers and cattle people, and I just have a love of the land and appreciation for everything that it is. Martin Farms is a 100-year plus century farm, and also signed with the Land Trust of Tennessee. Will be a forever farm. Simmental made their way into our operation back in 1971. My dad and I had mixed herd of commercial cows and was running the Angus bull. And we AI'd a few cows to Simmental, Pole Hereford, and also Limousine. And the results of those matings, Simmental was way ahead of the others, so we focused on Simmental from that time. And this year we are celebrating my 50th year breeding Simmental cattle. My son Chris got his first Simmental heifer when he was 8 years old.
I think from that year on, I knew as much about the calf crop as he did in terms of like who belonged to who and that kind of thing. But we know so much more about them now than any of us did back then. The Simmental breed has always been established here on performance and performance data. And a big piece of, I think, the success of our association and our operation has been collecting the data and doing that in a non-biased way so we can compare real performance against real performance. When we make all those measurements and we look at those things from an unbiased standpoint, we can take that information and help our bull customers make the best decision on which bull is going to be a good calving ease candidate or which bull is going to be more of a growth and performance candidate, depending on his needs for his herd. I think the reputation of the Simmental helps quite a bit with the marketing. A lot of people have heard of the breed and they know the breed and reputation of us and what we've been doing for the last 50 years. One resource that we use quite a bit, offered by ASA, is their plan mating calculator through their herd book. It generates a lot of numbers. I'll run matings on every cow in the herd and every sire that we're thinking about using or that we have available to use, and just compare those numbers with each other. We study the phenotypes of the animals, their pedigrees. Everything we know about them goes into that selection.
The thing that we think makes Simmental and Angus such a complementary breed to each other is the bone structure and the udder quality of Simmental, as well as their milk production. As a rule, Simmental seem to furnish a little more milk than Angus, but Angus have the carcass qualities that complement the Simmental. I think the Simmental seem to fit pretty well across the industry. The Holstein breed have started using Simmental bulls for steers coming out of the dairy herds, and there again you'll get muscle thickness, you'll get fast growth, good bone structure, and solid coat pattern that is acceptable across the industry.
I think when I hear the phrase "stand strong Simmental," the first thing I think about are the obstacles that we've overcome. I don't know any other breed of livestock that has responded to the challenges that we had and improved the product as much as we have in the last 20 years. My vision for Martin Farms would be to stay abreast with the technology that's available, the tools that we have that help us keep our end product relevant nationwide. As long as we're making progress and moving in the right direction, then we feel like we're doing what we need to do.